So now that you've seen the strategy on the charts, let's just break it down even further and talk about it some more. So again, how the strategy works is, we just look for the hook. We look for when the green and the blue crosses over the red, and the green and the blue crossing over the red is really just a strategy that comes from Ichimoku. And really, I just use, I just use the moving averages, which comes from Ichimoku Cloud, and then that's really, I just, trade the crossovers. So here's how I do that. We look for the hook. It's about to come over and cross, and then obviously the RSI, if it's above 70 or below 30, that's a perfect confirmation, to hop in the trade, you know what I mean? So here's how it will look. And here's how I hop in and I compound my entries. So this is what it is. So right here is what we're looking for when the green and the blue crosses over the red. And so that's our safest entry point. That's how we know, okay, it's for sure going to go up right now. When the green and the blue crosses over the red, that's when it's going to be a trend reversal. It's not going to be any false retracements like these, you know what I mean? Oh, it's about to go up and then it goes back down. Oh, it's about to go up and then it goes back down, So those false retracements, it'll tell you when it's about to stop doing that when you look at the RSI. Down here, when you look at the RSI will be around or below 30 when you look at it. So it'll look like this. So this is exactly what I mean. When you look at the bottom, as we saw, the RSI below 30 for this zone right here, that's what it'll look like on the chart. So it'll dip down and you'll see where it's coming, and it then dip down a few times. And you're like, oh, okay, it's about to come down, it's about to cross. Well, no, on the RSI, it was still probably around here. So it's like, yeah, it's close to 30, but, so it's kind of, but when it drops down below, for sure, you know what I mean? That's what you kind of want to wait for. When you see the green and the blue about to cross, but then you're looking at the RSI, wait for it to get as low as possible before it starts to go back up. And so with that, you'll probably have tried to do that, and then you might have jumped in right here. And that's still fine, you know what I mean? Because our safest point will be right here, you know what I mean? So by now, looking at this, we didn't look for the hook, we found it, they're about to cross. So right here is fine, because right now we know for sure that we're going to have a trend reversal and it's about to go back up. So hopping in here is fine, you know what I mean? And then once you perfect it or whatever, you'll get the sniper entries and you'll be like, oh, okay, boom. You'll find them when they're down here, you know what I mean? At the very bottom, and you'll hop in, boom, and catch all of those pips and ride it up to infinity. So yeah, that zone will look like that on the RSI. And then you're like, okay, yeah, boom, I might have hopped in here, might have hopped in there. And then you're like, all right, for sure, now, it has to go up. Because usually a rule of thumb, how I look at it is, it's going to do about 3 little retracements. It's going to go 1, 2, and then 3, and then it's going to go up for real. You know what I mean? It might be 3 or 4 where it's going to look like it's going to go, and then it really crosses. So, once you start getting good, you'll see y'all might hopping in too early, and then having to wait for that drawdown and wait till it goes back up. You'll find that sniper entry, and then boom, less time and, less sweating, waiting for that drawdown to, close and go into profit. So, yep, that's exactly the strategy broken down. plain and easy, simple. So yeah, if you got any other questions, you know, just let me know. Still working on the course, literally right now. So love y'all. Peace.